Good evening. We are live once again and ready to resume more shenanigans in Pokemon Infinite Fusion. So let me get everything switched over and we will dive right back in. Alright, there we go. Looks like we got video and audio. Alright, so when we last left off, I gotta remember, it's been a couple weeks. That's right, we got to Cinnabar. We poked around here a little bit. We didn't take a look at the gym yet, because we had just gotten here, looked around. We saw the scripted Absol fight. We reran the randomizer, which is something I wanted to check out at the beginning of the stream today to kind of kick things off. So it might get us some tools to use later. I see Iconic is here. What's up, Iconic? How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are having a good Tuesday. Oh, I thought this one had fly. I guess not. I guess I'll just use my teleporter. Kong says, I'm well, thanks. How are you? I'm doing alright. Kind of a busy day at work. I've got a lot of stuff going on this week and next week. I'm in like a training class of sorts, so my days are kind of busy. Shouldn't affect the stream time though. In fact, I might be able to start tomorrow's a little bit early. Or not tomorrow's, Thursday's early if I can get out on time. But we'll see. Other than that, things are going pretty well. Alright, I think it's Puffball. It's one that has teleport. Or Cotton Puff. Yeah, there we go. We got teleport over here. So what I'd like to do, which I think could be an interesting test, I'm going to go back to Fuchsia. And let's check the Safari Zone again. For folks who are on the last stream, you might remember I reran the randomizer for the Pokemon spawns because of the bounty. And I added it to the overlay here under rules. That way it's captured and I don't forget. But I kind of think you were here, but I'll mention it again for people watching in the archives later. The sprite bounty is if I encounter a sprite that I designed in the game, which is not a huge possibility, but it is possible, then I have to donate gift subs to the chat. And so we'll see if that happens. Okay, let's go in the Safari Zone and run around the spawns and see. We might be able to get some more bug types. And that's the main goal. If you see like a rare legendary and try and catch it, that would be good too. But primarily I'm looking for bugs that we can use to sort of boost our team. Galluck. It's a Gallade plus a Muck. That is definitely not a custom sprite. A Fletchone? It's a Fletchling plus an unknown. That's a pretty cool sprite. Very simple. Kind of combining the bird features with the letters of the unknown. Not useful though. Let's see what else we got. Hey, Lava King's here. What's up, Lava King? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're feeling better, dude. Gyaracorio. That's Gyarados and Oricorio. What would that be? Water flying, I think. Probably water flying. Audon. Oddish and Audon. Also pretty simple. Alright, might need to switch zones. Pidgearina. Pidgeot plus Nidorina, I think. I don't think that's a custom sprite. There's anti-aliasing on the feet. That'd be probably flying poison. Lava King says, "I'm not falling down the stairs again, but my neck is healing." Yeah, I hope you mean you've not fallen down the stairs again since the last time. Definitely don't do that. Oh. Marodon. That is Marowak and was it Bastiodon? One of those two dinosaur ones. I think it's the first fusion. That one's hard to tell too. I think that's a custom sprite. The shape of the head looks like it was done by hand. It's not a bug. Oh, I see what you'd written. Lava King said you're not doing well because you fell down the stairs again, but your neck is healing. That's not good. Hopefully it wasn't a serious injury while your neck is still healing. You better be careful, man. Luxcorio. Luxray is the electric one, right? And Oricorio. That might not be terrible. I do need electric types. You could try it. Love King says stairs aren't connected. I'm just happened to be also be falling down the stairs today. Be careful, man. Watch out for them stairs. Alright. Wonder if we've seen everything in this section. We also have the ability to surf. We can check the water. Or just fish for it, I think. Oh. Got some bait. Lame. I didn't have a super rod last time I was here. We can see if anything spawns in the water. It's going to be completely randomized, so we're not necessarily guaranteed to get a water type here. But that is Crabrock. It's a Krabby plus the crocodile. The dark crocodile one. Forget which one it is. That would be interesting. I think we have one of those forms already. And turned out to be a water type. Love King says Tuesdays are taco days. That is true. It's Taco Tuesday. Ramon. Remoraid unknown. I don't think it's hard to tell if that's a. I don't think that's a custom sprite. The tail is fuzzy. Okay, let's keep looking around. I've seen one of those already. Come on, I gotta get like one good bug type. Just give me a Scyther, Pinsir, Heracross, Scolipede. That would be really cool. Lava King says, Rocco, I think you pissed off the alphabet. Yeah, there's kind of a collection of unknowns here. I don't think I saw any the first time. We've been through the Safari Zone before, but since I reran the spawn randomizer, I'm in here just looking around for bug types again. We'll do one pass, and then once I run out of time, then we'll go back to Cinnabar and try and make some progress. I don't think I talked about this one. This is a Cranidos and Smeargle. I wonder if... I think it's Cranidos, right? The one that turns into Rampardos. The source of hilarity. I wonder if the first form also has the butt, like headbutt classification for its category. If that's the case, then it would still be really funny. It's probably be like the... Actually, no, this is the reverse. It has to be the body, not the head. I did so we got to hydrate from Iconic. Alright. Next zone. On the beach. Bug type. Oh. Bulbamelion. Bulbasaur. Head. Charmander. Body. That's a nice custom sprite. It's very simple, but well made. I like the pose. I like the colors. Unfortunately, it is not a bug. Whoa. We do have a couple fire types waiting in storage and some couple grass. But this one, Corksure, this is a Corsola Fracture, I think. This one's not a bug. Corsola's water, right? And Fracture, I think it's Fracture, the second form, Frigate Haxorus. That one's Dragon Steel, or becomes Dragon Steel. It is a cool Pokemon. I think I have one of the forms already, but that's really wicked looking. I kind of want to get that one just for the water. Very well done. I like the texturing on the body for the sprite. Let's try and get it. Or not. Ooh, okay. Nidorith. So this is a Nidoran female and an Anorith. Anorith is bug rock? Or is it rock water? This one I think is a bug type, I think. I'm going to try and catch it. It's one of the fossil Pokemon. This one, and it's what, Cradily, the anemone looking one. Alright, let's try and get it. Oh, nice. Okay. Poison bug. Okay, so it must be bug rock. I think it's bug rock. I don't think it's bug water. But it's bug something in its components. So that's good. What we can do is we can go split it apart and take a look. Actually, maybe we can rezone somewhere else. Chance of us getting lucky and running two different bug spawns in one area. Not super statistically likely. I think we're probably yeah, almost out of steps. Let's go to the northwest area. Lava King says it took 4 generations for proper dino Pokemon, and 2 more for iconic dinosaurs. I don't know the fossil Pokemon super well, but the generation that Rampardos came from. I know Rampardos was most likely based on a Pachycephalosaurus, and was it Bastiodon or whatever the final form of that other the quadruped dinosaur I think is in the same set. I think was probably inspired by a Chasmosaurus. That's what it looks like to me. Whoa. Omara. What's up? Omastar Amara? Amara is ice? Oh, okay, Rampardos and Bastiodon was Gen 4. I can't think of any of the other fossils that stand out as being like blatantly references to dinosaurs off the top of my head. Omastar wouldn't be bad. And Amara, I think it's... That's like a dinosaur, right? It's another one of the fossils. A lot of fossil Pokemon here. That's the one that it has like the big billowing frills on it. Let's try and get that one. Get them all. Oh yeah, I forgot about Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum is one of my favorites from that gen. That's Rock Dragon, the big like furry T-Rex looking Pokemon. Looks like a Monster Hunter monster. Tyrantrum is cool. Come on, get them all. Oh, Gen 6, so it's Amara and Tyrantrum. Well, that didn't work. I don't think we're going to make it over there. Yep. Okay. Well, we got one potential component. Guess that's better than nothing. So let's port back to Cinnabar. And we'll see what we can do with the Anorith. Anorith, right? There we go. Another thing I might do offline at some point is run through some of the earlier areas and check out the spawns, since the randomizer would have shaken up everything. It's like Lavender Tower, all the dungeons, any of the routes, all the Pokemon was shuffled, and we only really beelined it here. So there's a lot of options, but I don't want to do that on stream since that would be a lot of time. Just organize. Where did it stick that one? Did it say box 2? Oh, here we go. Alright, let's unfuse you. Rock Bug. So we could take Anorith. And that would be... So we're going to go up against fire. I don't know if this is going to be one we take in there just because it's going to come in low level. But water is effective against fire. What else is effective against fire? Ground? Is it ground or rock? Isn't one of those two effective against fire? We could also just go... I don't know if we'd maintain the bug type. If we fuse this thing with fire and we get bug fire, then we lose bug's super weakness against fire, which is kind of important as well. We don't have a bug fire type because my starter lost its fire type when it evolved into Charizard. What about this one? Infernape. Let's see what this gives. Okay. We can get Fire Bug. I wonder what that would turn into. Time to consult the Fusion Dex. Let's see if it looks cool. That would be Anorith Head, Infernape Body. Or I might have that backwards. Nope. That's the one on the right. So that would be Infernape Body, Anorith Head. That one, the Fire Bug. That's Infernape Head, Anorith Body. The reverse, that's Bug Fire. Doesn't really have a... Doesn't have a custom sprite. It looks kind of goofy. But it evolves into... What does that turn into? Infernaldo. That looks cool. That's a custom sprite. Not bad. I'm taking a look at the thing. Basically like a big monkey bug dinosaur. That's pretty cool looking. That's an option. What else we got? I wonder what we would get with Wooper. I'm assuming Bug. Yeah, Water Bug. That'd be Anorith Wooper. Oh boy, that's a really unfortunate looking random auto-generated sprite. Woorith. I wonder what it turns into with Quagrith. Nope. Maintains Water Bug though. Kind of goofy looking. So no one's done custom sprites for either of those two. Ooh, up Blaziken. Do we get fire? We do. I bet the rock fighting version looks really cool. I'm not going to spend an exhaustive amount of time searching through these, but I am curious to see if we get any good options. So let's say Blaziken. Oh no, that's a random generated one. The silhouette looks really cool on the right, but no. We get Firebug, but it also looks kind of goofy. I'm assuming Anorith must not be that popular. I think it's new too. I think that one was added somewhat recently. That could be interesting. Anorith / Armaldo and Tyranitar. Not... That would be probably... Yeah, Rock Bug. Same typing. That one I'm curious. I don't know. That's... Oh no, it is a custom sprite, but it's kind of hard to Hard to look at which way it's facing. I think what the artist did was they used a backwards facing pose. A little bit hard to discern what that sprite's doing, but it's not bad. Evolve form's a little more straightforward. Hey, this is pretty funny. Lava King, you might get a kick out of this. For Armitar, which is not a type I can use, but it looks cool. Rock Dark type. Armaldo plus Tyranitar. One of the alternate sprites is Gigan from Godzilla. That's really cool. Fortunately, we can't use it. Okay, let me do one sweep on the water side. And if we don't see anything else, we might be able to just store this one for now, and then we'll see if we get some more components later. What? That's weird. Why are a bunch of these disappearing? Oh, are those... It's because they're fusions already, I guess. That must be it. Lava King says, in all caps, did someone say Gigan? If you look at the fusion site, Lava King, because I don't have Armaldo, so I can't show you the fusion. But if you look at the calculator that shows you the results, and you do Armaldo and Tyranitar, one of the alt variants is just a Gigan sprite. It looks cool. Iconic says my favorite incompetent kaiju. Gigan does get beaten up a lot. I like the Final Wars version when it has the double chainsaws. I see Syralad's here. What's up, Syralad? How are you doing? Okay. I don't want to take up too much time, so we'll leave this one here for now. And just remember that we've got a bug type that we can use for something at some point. Maybe I will go and... Maybe I'll go and look at the results and figure out something for later. Oh, we can drop off. Or rather, pick up our 6th member. Which would be down here, King Oyster. I keep forgetting that I could just go to organize. And it gives me all the options. Instead of backing out here and doing withdraw or deposit. I know it's a bad habit. I'll get it eventually. Okay, let's throw King Oyster in the lead. This one needs some levels. So I think what I want to do is pop into the gym and see where our level placement looks like, if we're under leveled or on track. I see the debate in the chat about the fate of Gigan in Final Wars. He did cut his own head off by accident. Love King says because of a stupid butterfly. Hey, you show Mothra some respect. She's a deity. I should play the Godzilla creepypasta game on stream. It's not done yet, which is why I haven't looked at it, and it probably won't be done for a really long time, but it's such a cool ROM hack with a bunch of connections to memes and stuff. I have played through parts of it already. It's been a while. Oh, where's the gym? Down the bottom? Here we go. Oh, nope, can't do that yet, so Probably have to do the Team Rocket problem first. Lava King says, Martha never once won a fight or survived a movie. Yeah, but she's a deity. She just comes back again. She's like the best assist trophy. I'm not saying she's the coolest, but I do think she's cool. Alright. Shenanigans. Oh. I guess we have to do this before we can do the actual gym. Well, guess we're doing that. Moltres, huh? I'm gonna assume if we get to the dungeon that has Moltres, that's gonna be a randomized spawn, so it won't be the legendary bird. Something else will be there. Something good might be there, or it could be some garbage. We have no way of knowing. Sneechoke. Sneasel? And Machoke? Lava King says, on the topic of Mothrush, she doesn't come back, she just makes her kids do the work. The closest thing to Moth was being cool was Batra, the edgy bug. I thought Megaguirus was the edgy bug. It's like a demonic looking dragonfly. That's Megaguirus, isn't it? I haven't watched Godzilla movies in a long time, but I have seen a lot of them. Also, Kamacuras was a mantis. Really just a giant mantis. I don't know if that was Godzilla proper, though. Oh, there was a giant spider kaiju in one of the movies for. I don't know if it was Godzilla. Kumonga, I think it was called. It's a giant spider. It's like a big tarantula. I'm trying to think of all of the ones that showed up as part of the big monster roll call in Final Wars, since it's one of my favorite movies. Lava King says, actually, Raku, that gives me an idea for a future run. You should do a kaiju themed team. So only like large kaiju-esque type Pokemon. That'd be a cool idea. Getting the components, that would be an interesting challenge. Okay, we gotta find our way in and follow the currents. Lava King says no, I mean Godzilla sprite Pokemon? Yeah, you'd have to find out how many of them have been created. Again, I know that Gigan alt, just that I happened to see it. But I guess if you did your research and figured out which ones were like kaiju variant themed, you could do that. I don't know if there's enough for a full team, but I'm sure someone's done a Godzilla sprite. That goes without saying. I just don't know who it is. Dig Trio? Oh, is that a Diglett plus Doug Trio since there's only 2 of them? That's funny. Love King says, Kumonga, Kamakuras are just big arachnids and insects. I'm trying to remember the Sea Dragon in Final Wars? Sea Dragon... Not the big snake, right? Or the big kind of like dragon serpent one. That's not a sea dragon. That one just flies, right? That was Manda? I don't even remember what movie that was from. Shows up at the beginning of Final Wars. It's what the ship people are fighting beginning. There's a big Shenlong dragon. I should probably heal. I need to buy more supers. And hypers. Okay, I think I need to be a little careful, otherwise I'm going to get sent all the way back if I choose the wrong entry point. Oh, hey, it's a Oricrow. Oricorio plus Haunch Crow. That one's close. That one's close to the bounty. That's annoying. Starlight asks, how's it going with Monster Hunter? Are you talking about Sunbreak? I have not played Sunbreak in a bit. We'll be getting back to that on stream at some point. Ooh, Jesus. Land it. To answer your question, though, last thing I was doing was... Ooh, nice. Working on my shotgun build in Sunbreak. And that's where I left off. Just try and get Ramen on stream again. I don't know if he's been able to make progress since the last time we played. I've not talked to him in a bit. Get out of here. But yeah, we'll get to back to Monster Hunter at some point. The plan is still to play it. Oh, okay, it's not where I want to go. The plan is still to play it on and off until a new game comes out. I'm gonna need to pop a repel. I think we've seen everything that's spawning in this particular area. Nothing really of use. Okay. Let's see if this is going to take us on the path we need. I haven't done this in so long. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. That was fast. I'll grab that. Ooh, dragon skill. I think it's a held item. It's all the way back at the beginning. Yes, this is back to the beginning, I think. I know we're headed to the right, so I imagine we just need to find the path that's going to take us to the right and through. Yeah, that's one way. Directly up just drops us back at the beginning of the loop. Trying to think of who I can throw in the front to deal with all these snee chokes. That's got to be dark fighting? Is that dark fighting? Or is it ice? What's Sneasel? Alright, let me go back through the loop. If anyone knows the direct path through here and wants to point me towards it so I don't waste time, I'm all ears. I have to burn more repels. Well, this is going to take forever. Seven? Okay. 7 max repels. Gonna run away. Those are a little bit more annoying. Hey, I see Ladybug's here. Ladybug says, "What's up, everyone? How's the Pokemon been going?" Oh, it's going alright. I'm currently trying to navigate some current here to figure out how to get through it. But other than that, we are doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hope your evening is going well. That's annoying. Let's see, we got a stretch from Iconic. Yep, it's back at the beginning. I'm gonna circle around the top, make sure I didn't miss like a stray current somewhere. That would be very embarrassing. Yeah, this is just all looping back to the beginning. Just look it up. I'm gonna be wandering around here forever. I really need a map. What's this? Is this Seafoam? No, Seafoam was where we came through to get here. Where does it want me to go? This thing doesn't appear to be a walkthrough for this version in the game. It's not for a walkthrough of Infinite Fusion. I was looking at Fire Red and Leaf Green. I assume that's what the ROM was to create Infinite Fusion. But what route is that supposed to be? Oh, the keys in Pokemon Mansion. Oh, this is a side quest. Okay, I don't need to do this right now. Guess what? Reloading, since I burned a ton of repels, just wandering around like a moron in the water. Forgot. I think we stuck our head in Pokemon Mansion briefly. But we need to go do that, get the key, and then we can get into the gym. The conch says, "Be right back. Gonna eat dinner." All right. Enjoy your dinner. That is a Teddione. Ooh, that Teddy Ursa Unknown. And is a very simple looking sprite. Looks like just a big eye. It's kind of cool looking. The shading is really nice. Alright. I think we saw a couple of the spawns here before. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll be able to get something good. Shell Queen? Shelder... Nido Queen. We'll try and get some levels on King Oyster here since We lost a few levels, or at least the experience we got from running around the water. Ambipede. We saw this one too. This one would be Ambipom and Togepi. It looks like it's wearing a little diaper. Secret switches. Arcadoo. I think we saw this one too. It's a Arcanine Badoo. What would that be? Fire grass, maybe? Well, maybe not. Maybe that's fire something else. Grass wouldn't be inherently weak against water. Yeah. I think I'm still gonna throw a repel on. And we'll heal. I think we have to hit switches, secret switches, to open up paths here. Arnie? Level 45 Charmander, huh? Lickameleon. Lickitung Charmeleon, I'm gonna say. Yep. That's an interesting custom sprite. Looks like it's got a fire jet shooting out of its tail. So trainer battles here are clocking in the 40s. I'm going to assume it's a bit of an indication for what we'd see in the gym. So our point Pokemon is going to be King Oyster because of the water type. That dude was loaded. More experience. Yeah, we'll take the experience. Mew. I wonder how the Mew encounter is going to work. Oh, man. I think we're neutral. Yeah, I think we're neutral because of the water typing and bug being weak against fire. Nidota. Nidoto. One of the Nidorins or Nidorino? Or... Oh, Ponyta. Okay. Nidorina Ponyta. So probably Poison Fire? Yep. The trainer fights aren't randomized, so I'm assuming everything in here is going to be fire. Actually, we'll put hives in front. Spread the levels out a bit. A gelatinous Pokemon, huh? What did that open? That looks like a set encounter. I wonder what that's going to be. Looks like a Magmar, but because of the shuffling, it will not be. So we'll find out when we get down there. I see that Lava King has redeemed a Rakufaktu. Alright. How about a Garden Watch update? It has been a bit since we talked about Garden Watch. Oh, that dropped me down. That dropped me down. So your Garden Watch update in 2023 is we have officially hit the cold season where I live, and my tomato plant is dead, or very close to dead. The last couple weeks it's been slowly withering away just because it's not warm enough. So we have ended the season for tomatoes. My basil plant has been dead for about 3 months. That leaves me 2 pots of green onions and 1 pot of my rosemary plant. And those will continue to be around for a while. They've lasted through winter before. So, main garden season for this year is done. Had kind of a delayed summer, so I didn't get as many of my cherry tomatoes as I would have liked. Maybe next year the season will be a little bit better. And my basil got absolutely demolished. I mentioned that last time. This was not a good year for basil. Uh-oh. Chara. So that's Charmander, Abra. Okay, yeah, ground works against fire. 51 though. That is a pretty high level. I don't know if I'm fast enough. Or if I can tank an entire hit from one of those. Alright, you have to revive my water type for this. And then we're reporting out, assuming we don't die here. That thing hits like a truck. Wow, I'd almost one shot, even with the neutral type. Good lord. Gaster. Oh, Ghastly Cloyster. It's almost the same Pokemon. Just the part on the inside's a little different. That's cool. What would that be? Ghost? Water? Uh-oh. Not liking my chances. I guess Hive's probably, if its dark type, is the best bet. I guess we'll find out. Are we fast enough? 46. And I think my level might be a bit low. Okay. Yeah. I think we're alright, assuming this is the last one. Oh. Jeez, Frisk. Almost wiped my entire team out. Okay, I think I need to pick up some more supplies. 26, I think we're okay there. Fusion Ball. I think we're okay there. I'll grab some more hypers. Ooh, I didn't realize that was it for my max revives. Okay, let's be a little careful. Alright, make sure King Oyster stays on point. And now I'll throw Repel back on. Okay, that dropped me down here. I'm gonna figure out where that side path was. So we didn't explore past that scientist. Keep looking. Just trying to explore the entire dungeon. Brayden. Magnesh would be Magnemite Oddish. That's no good. Fire. This thing should be doubly weak against fire. Unless it's electric. Is it electric grass or is it steel? Let's find out. Or not. Lame. That's a bad place to lose my fire type. There we go. Must have been electric. Magna Plume. Same thing? Or same typing, I imagine. Magnemite Vileplume? That looks cool. Yep, same weakness. Last resort. Oh, this is the one you use if you've exhausted everything else? Wow, 140 damage. Nah. And then Magna. Oh, Gloom. Okay. So, same elemental weakness. What, Godpede hard carried that. Oh good, another max revive. I'll save that. And now you... Okay, I wonder what this encounter is going to be. Whoa. Crow King. That is a Crobat Seeking. Wow. That's a really cool looking sprite. I like that a lot. I like the colors. I like the shading. What's that going to be though? Flying or poison water? We will try and catch this thing. Just need to wear it down. Crobat's not dark, right? That's the third evolution. I do like Crobat. Let's try and catch it. Poison flying. Okay, so it's the same as Golbat. So this one must be poison water. Yep. I don't know what I'd use that for. Maybe we can split it apart to get Seeking, but I do like having a Crobat around too. Okay. Okay, this area is clear. Oh, that switch must open that gate. Okay. This area is pretty linear. And that's a different switch. Let me drop down one of these spots. That was through there. Okay. We'll do that since we got that encounter. This is a guy that almost wiped our entire team. We'll take a look at the floor, explore all the paths. We'll just do it section by section, try and be diligent. Nope. Chimmy. Electroduck. Oh, that's a good one. Electrode Golduck. Yeah, probably don't want to put something that's really weak against electricity here. Uh-oh, that's not good. It's gonna miss. Yep. Okay, we'll just heal. Won't bother getting rid of the paralysis. We'll just get hit with it again. Okay. Oh, that's temporary. So now that'll hit. Okay. Ooh, Blizzard. We'll give that to one of our ice types. Simon. Growlton. Growlithe. Magneton. That's gonna be fire. Fire steel or fire electric? Probably, yeah. It's hard to tell. Either way, that hurt. Cool. What is that heat? Oh, that's fire. Well. These scientists are a real pain. I think I'm gonna need to heal Godpeed. Okay, we've got a few of those. We could try and do some damage. We'll get lucky. Hey, look at that. We got lucky. Whew, team's looking a little bit rough. Try and make a little more progress before we rope out. Explosion. Oh, it's playing. I think we still need the key. We'll keep going. Now, how do we get down there? Oh, what if that's two-way switches? Yeah, that's the way we came. I think we're done down here. Oh, no. Loot. Let's go. Oh, hey. That's a raid. Raid from Aaron Dwight. Hey, welcome in, folks. Welcome to the stream. We were playing some Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Let me see. Grab a shout out real quick. Thank you so much for the raid. Let's see if this works. Perfect. So you folks were playing some Spoderman. How did the Spoderman go? Lots of web slinging, I imagine. Aaron says, hey, Infinite Fusion is so fun. Yeah, it's a good time. We're running around Pokemon Mansion right now with our team of bugs. So for this playthrough, there's some rules as shown on my overlay. Only bug types in my team. That and the bounty, which is a rule that we added somewhat recently. The bounty states that if I encounter a Pokemon sprite that I made, because I've got several in the game, then that is gifted subs to the entire chat. First time chat from Kalsang. Bard Raid. Let's hear that singing voice. You talking to me? I don't think you want to hear me try and sing. But welcome. Oh yeah, you're back, Iconic. We did get raided. Homie Aaron Dwight and their community stopped by to watch more shenanigans in Fusion. Again, welcome, folks. Alright, let's save. Fights in the mansion have been a bit challenging. We came here a little under-leveled, trying to gear up to go fight Blaine. And I assume, even though we found him, we still need a key. So I'll double check. Oh no, okay, so that opened up the gym. I guess we can test. We can test the water and see if we can stack up against the trainers. I think we're under-leveled. Lumiere, the Luminant Lion says, Blaine, more like playing. I am really a little bit concerned about this particular gym because, again, my entire team has to have a bug type, and only 2 are readily resistant to fire. So let's take a look at the team for folks who are jumping on. So again, all bug type fusions. First one, King Oyster. This is a Paraligator. Parasect, Feraligator, Bug Water. This is kind of our ace here, even though it's low level. So we can try and boost that up to the 40s, I think. Really cool custom sprite. I like this one. Next up, Godpeed. This is Ariatina. This is Aridos Giratina, Bug Dragon. Doesn't have any water or anything, but it does have ground, which it just came with the skill set, which would probably be useful against something that's fire. Next up, Hives. This is a Beerion. This is a Beedrill Umbreon, Bug Dark. This one was hard carry in the fight against Sabrina and the Psychic types. Fairly quick. This one, I don't think I want to take in against Blaine. Very weak against fire. Next up, Spots. This is a Leadpeon. It's a Ledian Espeon, Bug Psychic. Also, anything that's just bug and not resistant to fire, I think is a huge liability in this gym. But against things that are weak against Psychic, this one does decently well. Lumiere says, Aridos Giratina should have been Japanese TV show version of Spider-Man. There's some really cool alt sprites in the Pokedex for that particular fusion that people have made. It's like this big multi-legged bug dragon thing. I chose the one that we see here because I thought it looked cool, but the other alternates are also equally well done and custom sprites. Next up, Enoki. All of the Parasect fusions are named after mushrooms, in case you didn't notice the pattern. This is Parasect, Cophagrigus, Bug Ghost. This one also helped in the Psychic gym. I think this might be one of my favorite of the custom sprites we've seen so far. It's insane looking, like a big sarcophagus overrun with mushrooms. Very cool. Lumiere says, didn't mummify him well enough, I guess? I like to think that whatever was mummified inside got overtaken by mushrooms after the fact. But really well done on that one. Next up, Zippo. This is our starter, actually. We originally picked up a Charmander, and then in the first couple zones fused it with Butterfree. So get Butterizard after it fully evolved. And this one's Bug Flying. It lost its fire type after the second form, which is a little bit of a problem. But this one has been a pretty hard carry. It's got a bunch of fire moves. It just doesn't have the type anymore. Therefore, it's not going to cut it against Blaine. Fire will absolutely light this thing up. And that's the team right now. We've not been super lucky with finding fire spawns, or fire bug spawns throughout the game. Fusion between Charmander and Ponyta evolves at which level? It's probably going to be Charmander first, so I'm going to say 16. Can you just brute force this, I wonder? Or if you get it wrong, you have to fight the people in the room. Is that it? What's not steel? Isn't... Nose passes rock, right? Is Lucario steel fighting? I remember what Jirachi is. Mawile is fairy steel. Alright. Super effective against fire grass. I think none. Wouldn't be water, because grass neutralizes water. And wouldn't be rock. Let me see none. Aw. Now does it change the question if you get it wrong? It's Ramon. Oh. So we would need flying, I think. Not flying. Maybe flying? Oh, is ground neutral against grass? Maybe that was it. Oh well. Let's just go dark. 45. Okay, everything's high level here. Right, well, that's gonna hurt. Yeesh. Starting to wonder if I should have brought a ground type in here. Here it says one chunky gator. Yeah, that's a massive sprite. A couple of the ones here are very large. Yeah, go slash. I think everything else is going to be neutral. Ah. You could try Earth Power. I think it's going to be neutral. Yeah. Might be better damage than Slash unless we get a crit. I think my team's going to need to be in the mid-40s, closer to 50. To stand a good fighting chance here. Air slash. Oh, that must be from Ledian. Nah. Not that. I'm gonna go heal, just in case I get some of these other ones wrong. Lumiere says these trivia questions are really good. Yeah, but we'll see if I keep up the trend of guessing correctly. I think it's level grinding time. Yeah, I'll see if I can get all the way to Blaine, and then we'll see. We'll be able to get levels from all the trainers. I could guess them wrong, but we'll just try and get all the way up there and see what happens. Ah, I see. We can just talk to the people straight up if we want to fight them directly. Okay, we can handle Vulpix. Burn, though. It's a little annoying. Prime Tails. Prime Tails. Primate. Yep, 9 tails. It's a pig fox. That's pretty cool. It's a relatively simple but well done custom sprite. Ugh, alright, that's trouble. Yeah, I think I'll have to run out and heal again since the one I'm trying to grind is KO'd. I guess Earth power is going to be pretty useful in this entire area. Shadow Claw. Is this thing gonna pick up any dragon moves? What is that? 70. Weighing whether or not to swap out Slash normal type for a ghost type. I guess we can do that. That'll make our matchup against Psychics even better. Psychics and Ghosts. Alright, we'll do that. Aaron says, Raku, while I love to stay in chat, it is 3 a.m. here. Understandable. Go to bed and get some rest. Thanks again for the raid, Aaron. It's very kind of you. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Get some rest, get some water, and I will catch you later. And we got to stretch and hydrate. Okay, what I'll do is I'll keep trying to push through with the trivia questions, and then I think I'll probably do all of the trainer fights just for the experience. We're going to need it. King Oyster's 37. I think Blaine's got to be close to 50 in level. So we'll see. Fusion with Oddish as the body and Rhyhorn as the head would have... which typing? Rhyhorn as the head would be rock. I'm going to say rock grass. Isn't Rhyhorn Rhydon? That's rock ground, right? Nope. Oh, it must be ground. Oh, is it ground poison? Huh. Peak Commander. That's going to be neutral against water, I want to say. Lumir says, Oddish's grass poison. So is it the body component takes the second type when combined? So would it be rock poison? That's one thing I haven't managed to memorize, is what typing takes priority when you fuse. That's probably what I got wrong. Chameleon. So this is doubly weak against ground, right? Fire or electric fire. Rhyhorn is ground rock. Oh, I had it backwards. So is it ground grass or ground poison? That's a happy lad. Oh, electric flying? Must be electric flying, huh? In that case, it's rock neutral. Nope. Type advantage from flying. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's fine. I want a Shadow Claw. My Kong says, oh, they are so happy. Not anymore. Now it's dead. Can I try the question again? Yeah. Ground poison. Yeah, Lumiere was right. A lot of fire electric pair typings. It's making me think I should probably have leveled a ground type here. How many types are not very effective against fire type Pokemon? It's gonna be ice, bug. What else is not effective against fire? Is it not very? So grass. What else? That's 3. I think there's got to be more than 3, yeah? Not fairy. Fairy's not weak against fire, is it? Can't think of... Oh, fire. Is fire... Fire's neutral, isn't it? So 4? The answer 4? Oh, it's not neutral. Fire is not effective against its own element. Is there anything else? Alright, let's go at 4. Nope. Must have been 5 or 6, I say. Doug Trio. That's a self-fusion. Doug Trio is a lot of Doug Trios. That's a mob. That's the whole squad pulling up. Ground though. Assuming just water. Yep. Very weak against water. Oh, Steel and Fairy. So 6 then. That's funny. Doug Mafioso. The self-fusions are cool. There's a lot of neat ones in there. So it must be 6. Yep. Answer was 6. Alright, what you got? Which TM contains the move Tombstoner? Oh, I have no idea. I'll ask the audience. Does anybody have a thorough encyclopedic knowledge of which TMs are which? That sounds like a late gen TM though, so I'm gonna assume it's one of these higher ones. Like 94 is what I would guess. Oh, it could be none too. Iconic says 69. Nice. I don't know if you're making a joke or if that's a legitimate guess. If that's true, then it'd be none. I could just Google it, I guess, but I All right, Lumiere. If you looked it up, which one is it? Is it actually 69? Because that'd be funny. 28? Okay. Wasn't 28. Reddit lied to me. Oh. I assume you went to like a Bulbapedia site or something. Not Reddit. You can't trust everything you read on Reddit. Oh well, we need the experience. Growlithe. That's a pretty good custom sprite. That looks like just a Pokemon that would be in the actual games. That's hitting like a truck. Lumir says, wait, Tombstoner isn't a move, it's a meme? So the answer would have been none. Well, looks like we all got. Charlith. That's gonna be... Oh, okay, so that's Fire. Let's say if it was Charizard, probably Fire still. Sourlad says, I'm gonna head out now. Bye, Raku, have fun Pokemoning. Alright, Sourlad. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with all of us. I will catch you later, so have yourself a good evening. The rest of your evening, rather. I was gonna say none. Yep. Thwarted by memes. My one of... Well, not my one, but my one of many weaknesses. Right, I think we skipped 2 of them. Do those fights. And then we'll do like a save before Blaine, just see if we have even a remote chance. What you got? Eric. Parapix. Huh. So that's Parasect Vulpix. Bug, fire, I'm gonna say. So water should be effective here. Oh, not with dry skin. Alright. This dude has multiple parapixes. Ugh. That is annoying. Okay, so water's no good. Ground? Nope, ground is neutral. What about rock? Rock is normally effective against bug, right? Yep, there we go. Paratails. That's definitely a custom sprite, but the face, it looks like it's wearing glasses. This Pokemon looks like it's about to actually me. And I don't know if I like that. Speaking of Reddit. Okay, I think there's one more trainer we skipped. Is it you? No, I think we got them all. Okay, well, let's test the water. Let's see just how rough this fight goes. We've got two Pokemon that are not innately weak against fire. Lumiere says, Game Freak really went and made a Cordyceps Pokemon. Yeah, Parasect is really cool. If you look at the Fusion Dex site, which is what I use to figure out if the stuff I'm making is going to have a neat, unique sprite, a ton of the Parasect fusions are really, really detailed and really cool. I'm working on one right now. It's not done yet. It probably won't be for a bit, but it's really kind of taking the idea of Mushroom Nightmares. 4 Pokemon, okay. I feel like those last two are really there as filler, potentially. What do you have? Glue Dash. Gloom, Rapidash, so fire, or grass fire, I want to say. The grass fire would be weak against not water. I don't think ground either. Not bug. It's 47. Yeah, it's pretty decent level. Okay, I wonder if Hives is faster. Nope. Okay. Could test ground here. I think ground's going to be neutral, right? Yep. I guess I could have used Ghost too. It would have been also neutral. Toxic is increased poison damage over time, right? Let's at least try and see the rest of the lineup. Charodactyl. Okay. So that's going to be fire rock, I want to say. Fire rock or fire flying. Ooh, fire blast. I'd assume we would want water there. Okay. Let's reset and go take a look at our components for fusion. I think I need a ground type. Or I guess we could... I don't think I have any more dragons. I feel like if we put a bunch of dragons on the team, we could just brute force most of those fights. Unless he's got like a pocket ice and or dragon type sitting in there somewhere. But we're definitely underleveled. King Oyster was around 45. I think we have no real problems. But let's see. The last thing we'll do before we call it a stream today is see what options we've got. And then maybe I'll do some leveling off stream for next time. Okay, our bug is Anorith. We could fuse something with Anorith for ground. Like Sandygast might... That would be ground bug, I think. Take a look. Akong says Nwazi is streaming so we can raid her. That is true. It is art day. I don't know if she's got a guest today, but usually she does on Tuesdays. But yeah, that's true. We can definitely go see what the crew is up to after this. Okay, ground bug. That one definitely is not going to have a custom sprite. I think it's too new, but I can take a look. Oh, Sandygast. Oh, I was wrong. It does have a custom sprite. Sandyrith, ground bug. Oh, that's really cool. It looks like a living fossil. And evolves into Sandy Aldo. Which does not have a custom sprite. That's a shame. It's not the worst randomly generated one, but the first form looks really cool. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Vibrava and Anorith would give Ground Bug 2, I think. Oh, nope. Ground Ghost, Ground Dragon. It's a shame. Oh, I've got the wrong one selected. That's why. Let's take a look. Okay, yeah, that does give Ground Bug same type of combination, but what does it look like? Vibrarith. Not a custom sprite. Looks a little bit weird, but evolves into Vibraldo. Also not a custom sprite, but better. Hey, and I see a follow from Raven Hydra. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy your stay amongst the space bees. Oh, we do have a Sand Slash. I wonder what that yields. Anorith's Sand Slash. We'll check a couple more and then we'll wrap up. I can do some research off stream and maybe try and catch some stuff. Sandrith. Ground Bug, custom sprite. It's a little guy. Not bad. Evolves into Sandaldo. Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Looks like a big Sand Slash head and the plates of quills with like a yellow Armaldo body. That's pretty functional. Okay. Let's do that one. I think it's going to require some levels, but I think the results will be interesting. In fact, I'll look up what level Armaldo evolves, or Anorith evolves into Armaldo. If we're close, I might be able to candy it. Raven Hydra says, I'm doing a randomized infinite playthrough. Mount Moon had Lugia, Giratina, Noivern, and Kyogre in it. Wow. Those are just the random spawns that you got in Moon. That's a stacked series of encounters. I have not been lucky. The rule of this playthrough is I have to have at least one bug type in whatever fusion that I'm using or Pokemon. So all bugs. And mostly early game, Butterfree, Beedrill, Paris, and most of mine are Parasect. But let's see if we can at least give ourselves some more options for next time. We're in Cinnabar right now, just trying to fight Blaine. I think we're going to need to reconfigure the team a little bit. Level 40. Level 40 for Armaldo. Raven Hydra says, honestly, I'd use Heracross for that. That would be nice. I've been on the lookout for Pinsir, Scyther, Heracross for good bugs, and I've not seen any of those so far. If I had, I would have caught them and split them up. Old mouse Pokemon. Ooh, anti-crit. I think that'll work. Raven Hydra asks, is it randomized or regular? It's randomized. The trainer lineups are not, but spawns are. They've been randomized twice. I think I've run it. That's what if you look at the rules on my layout, the rules say bug types only, and then the second one, Sprite Bounty. I was explaining to the folks that jumped on earlier, the Sprite Bounty rule, if I run into a sprite that I drew in the wild for a fusion, then I got to give subs to the chat. Hasn't happened yet because we just did it. Run the randomizer last stream. But if I run into one that I drew, then that's what the bounty's for. Okay, we'll keep. Don't need water gun. Or swipes. Sand tomb. Raven Hydra says, Route 1 for me had Caesar in it. Would have been good for this challenge. Oh, yeah, it would have been. That would have been awesome. All right, this thing's coming in at 26, so we'll have to level that one. Pretty much, we need 4. We need 4 strong entries against Blaine. Right now, the only 2 that are resistant to fire are these 2 at the top. Bug Water, Bug Dragon. So I might have to go do some looking around. Find some more. We can need another Bug Ground. We do need to give this thing a funny nickname. Kind of looks like a Swiffer. I'm going to call this one Swiffer. We need to get this one to 40 for the evolve. Some people might be able to do that next time. All right. Before we wrap up for the day, let's do sort of a recheck on our team. Nothing really changed a whole lot since we just did the mansion essentially today. All right, let's take a look. So probably our point that we need to level up a bit more to weather some of the stuff in Blaine's lineup. King Oyster, Bug Water for Per Alligator. Next up, Godpeed for Bug Dragon is the other one that's going to go in that fight. Hives has been a bit on the back seat, not a lot, and this one can do against fire. This one gets lit up really easily by fire. Same with Spots. Coming off of Sabrina's fight, that's where we used these 2, and they did pretty well. Inoki, another one that helped out against Sabrina. Also going to not do much against Blaine. Weak against fire. Raven Hydra says, Hives looks cool. Yeah, the Birion sprite's neat. This an angry little bee dog with a hive for a tail. Very well done. And then our last one is Swiffer. Suppose what I could do is go grab another one of the original fusions. It was like a Nidoran Anorith fusion from the Safari Zone. We did that earlier in the stream. I could always go and grab another one of those and try and fuse it with something else. Lumiere says, petition to fuse Leafeon with Beedrill and name it Chives. That's a good idea. Wonder what that would look like. Let's find out. Leaf Drill, that's Grass Poison. Wouldn't be able to do that, but the inverse, which is Beedrill Head, Leafeon Body, gives us Bug Grass. Oh, that one's really cool. Wow. It's like a kind of similar to Hives. It's a bee kind of color palette, but it's got like a rose, like rose vines, thorny rose vines coming out of its rear for a tail instead of a hive. That's awesome. I really like the way that looks. Could probably evolve a Leafeon. I've got at least one Eevee just hanging out. I'd have to go get a Leaf Stone for it, I think. That's pretty neat. You're gonna have to remind me to do that later, since I don't have a grass type on my team right now. Raven Hydra says, my team is Ivysaur, Breloom, Flareon, Swampert, Magnezone, Giratina, Tyranitar, Kyogre, and Noivern, Luxray. That sounds like a really cool team. Got some legendaries in there. Okay, let's heal, save, and then we'll wrap up. Amir says check out Begone. What's the components on Begone? Beedrill and something else? Oh, Porygon, okay. Oh, I've seen that one. I think when I was looking through the Beedrill fusion, since I picked that one up early on in the game, I saw that one. Isn't that just on Minecraft Bee? Who did that? Toad 900? That's a really cool custom sprite. Very neat. Bug normal. Yeah, there's a lot of options. There's so many cool combinations. Like I was telling the chat earlier, Raven, when I fuse stuff, I tend to go and look on the Fusion Deck site to see how the sprite looks. And if it yields something really cool, then that's usually going to prioritize what I fuse over function. Lumiere says, Beedrill and Ralts becomes Beats. I got the best one. Before we wrap up, I will show you what we learned last time. And yeah, Raven, there is a site. I'll paste it in the chat. It's really handy. It's the Fusion Deck site. Lets you put in the components and see all of the custom sprites and the alts, and you can see what they look like. It's very handy. I'll do the main page. There we go. And I see the hydrate. Oh, my water ball's over there. And a stretch. Swear timer. Okay, I'll put the swear timer on while we're wrapping up. Swear timer's a bit of a meme for folks who haven't been here before, but it is a redeem. Yeah, hey, let me show you something that we found last time. Should let me do it from here. What I feel has been the front runner for most hilarious typing is definitely Rampirior, which is really cool looking. I still want to do something with this one at some point with its components. But if we go to the summary, Let's see. I think I gotta go to the Dex entry. It doesn't show the category here. Okay, let me do that real quick. Iconic knows when I'm gonna pull up. I think he was here last time. It's somewhere in the middle. Or it might be towards the end because of Rampardos. Or it might be towards the end. There he is. Rampirier. This is Rhyperior plus Rampardos. Its category is Drill Butt Pokemon. Let the record show that anything you combine with a Rampardos, because it's, I think, Headbutt Pokemon, anything you pair with Rampardos as the body component in a fusion becomes blank butt Pokemon. Therefore, it is an endless comedy goldmine. Anything. Like if it was, I think Ghastly was one we looked at. Ghastly becomes Gas Butt Pokemon. Ghastly Rampardos. Exactly. Like Pikachu Rampardos would be Electric Butt Pokemon. If there are anything, I don't think there's anything that has like a large prefix that I could think of off the top of my head, but like large Pokemon plus Rampardos would be Large Butt Pokemon. Again, the jokes just write themselves. I found this by accident because I happened to capture one of those in the wild. But I encourage you, if you folks are playing through your own playthrough of Pokemon Infinite Fusion, find yourself a Rampardos and then fuse it with things for comedy. Lumiere says Applin is Apple Core Pokemon. Apple Butt Pokemon. Yep, that's the way it works. Oh, you have to catch stuff. Yeah. There was another one I saw. It had a funny name. It wasn't really a funny type, but because of the nature of fusions and the randomizing and all that, again, lots of potential for shenanigans. So hopefully you folks all now have a bit of insider knowledge about how to create funny things in the game. Darwin says, imagine doing a Professor Oak challenge with this. Is that involved just using starters or something? Admittedly, I haven't played a ton of Pokemon stuff, but I wanted to do Infinite Fusion because I think it's a really creative game. Oh, getting the entirety of the Pokedex? Man. If that's true, that would be a huge undertaking. Oh, say catch every Pokemon available for each gym in every zone, route, and whatnot. That would be tough. That would take a long time, I think. But you'd probably get a lot of interesting fusion components to make stuff. That would be cool. Alright. Well, I'm going to call that a stream for today. We made it through the mansion, but I'm going to have to do some grinding to get to Blaine. So I'll try and do that for next time. In the meantime, let us go raid friend of the channel, Wazzy Talk Secure. She is doing art tonight with guest fellow content creator Soggy Froggy. So that should be entertaining. Those two always have very funny arguments. But let me go ahead and mute game audio. We'll go to outro. And yeah, thanks again to everybody who came by. Once again, shout out to Aaron Dwight and their community for the raid. Hope all of you folks found the fusion shenanigans interesting. We will be back on Thursday for another gaming stream where we'll be continuing the work on our base in Dyson Sphere program. So if you ever wanted to learn about automation and logistics in a factory sim type game, very different from Pokemon, feel free to stop by and hang out. Oh, that said, let me get this queued up and we will go see what the Toxicure community is doing.